Hey, everybody. Welcome to VA Day Website Masterclass. I am so excited to be here with you live today celebrating VA Day, right? Like who even knew that there was a VA Day? Tell me in the comments if you knew that. I found out about it a few years ago and I've been looking forward to today with you for months. Absolutely for months. So VA Day is all about celebrating the amazing contributions that VAs make to businesses all over the world, right? All over the world. Think about all the people that we help. And I want you to know that I'm a VA too, and I'm celebrating right along with you. You know, I'm thinking about the lifestyle that I've been able to have and the people I've been able to help and how grateful I am for all of my clients and the journey that we've been on together. So very exciting, very exciting. So I want you to know that over the last few years, I have loved serving you VAs. Even as a VA myself, you know, we have been able to get hundreds and hundreds of VA businesses up and running and even better, thriving. And I started teaching these methods in 2019 using what I learned in my own business, which is called Rocket Girl Solutions. And I have been a VA for the last 11 years. And I have to say, I have made a ton of mistakes. I mean, a ton, but I was really determined to make this work, you know, and I learned what works and I learned what doesn't work. And that's what I bring to our community today, what works. So for those of you who are new and just joining us at the VA Connection, we help established and aspiring virtual assistants create, grow, and scale VA businesses using the skills that you already have. And we do this in our online community, which is just about to hit 23,000 members. I just looked a few minutes ago. It's probably going to be this week. And because I want you to skip the struggle, you know, I want you to skip the struggle. So we help you with the online community, our courses, and our coaching programs. So type in the chat where you're coming in from and what you're excited to learn about today, what you're excited to learn about in this 90-minute live session to turbocharge your website. Let me know. Okay, I got to catch up with all of this. Okay, this is great. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, you're sweet. Only because of you. You're very sweet. Never knew that. Didn't know. Happy Virtual Assistance Day. Hello, Belinda. Hi. Had no idea. I know it's like a thing, right? So let's do this. All right. Hi, Belinda. I had not heard of VA Day. Delighted to be here and connect with everyone. I did not know it was a thing. I didn't plan on being here for this live either. Funny how things work out. Yay. Yay. Therese didn't know. Happy VA Day. I love that we are enrolled in your class during VA Day. Such perfect timing. That's awesome. Hello, oh my gosh, so many. Hold on, it's jumping. It's so exciting. Janet, hi Belinda, happy VA Day. I found out from you. I had no idea VA Day was a thing. I know. Tell your friends, take me out to lunch. It's VA Day. Hello again to the best. Oh, thank you. Hello again to the best VA teacher, tutor, coach, and inspiration. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Found out from you. Awesome. New Jersey, everything. You want to know everything? Well, I'm going to try to teach you everything. Like that is the goal today. Okay. Hello, Tanya. Hello, hello. And Kristen. Hello, Michigan. Excited for clarity. You're going to get some clarity. I promise. Okay. We're going to have a Q&A too. Okay. Inverness, Scotland. Can't wait to hear hints from you. I've been to Inverness, Scotland like 40 years ago, but it's beautiful. Beautiful. Welcome. What to include and what not. Great, Christina. Great to have you here. Yeah, we're definitely going to talk about that. Love this topic so much. From Minnesota, Colorado. Looking forward to know exactly what I need to include on my website. Great. Great, great, great. And Julie's from Connecticut. Hello, Magdalena. Hello, indeed. Happy VA Day, North Carolina. Hello, everyone coming in from Pennsylvania. I'm excited to learn about getting started being a VA. Excellent. Excellent. And Magdalene is checking in from Nairobi, Kenya. Let's see. Is this class also relevant in the UK? 100%. It's relevant in everywhere on the whole planet. Everywhere on the whole planet. Okay. I have a website already, but I know there's something I can improve and add on. Yes. Yes. I think that because some of the things that I teach are a little different from other things out there. So we'll see. Let me know though, okay? Because I want to know you guys ahas. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama, and looking forward to make sure my website has exactly what I need to jumpstart my business. Excellent. So excited. Hello. All right. Excellent. Excellent. Planning to hike the Western Highland Trail with my, in Scotland. Wow, that's cool. Wow, wow, wow. All right. Ireland, Estonia, VA, and accountant. What info should be on my website, the size of it? Thank you. All right. I really hope you'll cover what program to use to create the site and how to accept payments on your site. Yes, yes. So I'm going to talk about what program to use for sure. We're going to talk a little bit about how to accept payments. But if I don't specifically answer your question, let me know in the Q&A, because I could do a whole, masterclass just on that. Okay. Hello there. Rhonda says, I'm still in the hospital with my hubby, but I'm listening in. So excited. Okay, good. Thanks, Rhonda. Currently, I'm residing in southeast of Denver. Loveland is my home. So that's the conversation. Sorry about that. All right, let's see. Greetings from Cape Town. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. All right. So you guys are awesome. All right. So here's what I want to know. I want to know who's out there. Like, what are you guys thinking about? So if you are in your, we'll call it a website journey. You're in your website journey and you are confident about your website. You love it. You're just here to see what, kind of like crumbs you might pick up. Give me a 10. All right. I want to see a 10. And if you are like holding on for dear life, running for the hills, feeling intimidated, frustrated, overwhelmed, give me a 1. And then anything in between. All right. So let me know where you are. Okay. And I want to give you some confidence here, because I want to tell you that given what I'm teaching you today, there's no reason you can't have a fabulous website. Like, there's totally no reason you can't have a one that is on a rock solid platform, that's beautifully designed, and that you're proud of. Okay, so we have, okay, I love this, aspiring 1. Good, that's great. Okay, so one's a 10, fabulous. 5, 2, 6, 1, 7, 8.5. I love that. I love that. A 10. Great, you guys. Okay, good, awesome. Okay. So after I show you all the essentials of what you need, I'm going to offer something that you're going to love. I'll offer you something that you're going to love. That's going to make all of this super simple for you. All right, who's ready for simple? I'm ready for simple. I love simple. Okay, I love simple. And if you do too, let me see some yeses. Okay. So before we jump in, I'm going to introduce myself to you. Whoops. Hold on. All right. So this is me and my little, as I like to call her, little delicious daughter, Emily. This is us 11 years ago when she was 9 and I was just starting my VA business. And I can't believe it, but in less than a month, she's going to be 21. And I do not know how that happened. So what you're looking at here is, we look all happy in the picture, but I am under an amazing amount of stress. It was really one of the most stressful times of my entire life, really a low point, because I was getting divorced. I didn't have a job. I had a ton of debt. I hadn't been able to pay the mortgage in over a year. And I'm not talking about like I owed $10,000. I'm talking about major, out of control, trying to survive debt, and it wasn't like we went to, somewhere for a vacation. It was like we needed new tires, or there was a medical bill, and it just kept piling on and piling on. And we had to move like 3 times in 4 years. And not only was I overwhelmed and uncertain, which as a control freak, that is very uncomfortable, but my confidence was just shattered. It's like, how am I going to get out of this? Like, what the heck just happened? Because I was just about to turn 50. And the real problem was not only that I was in trouble, but that I was in trouble at 50. And I didn't see how I was going to be able to turn that around, especially with a child. It wasn't like I could just, radically cut my expenses and go get some high paying job and power through it. I couldn't do that. I had a child, right? And so I was really determined, because it took me a long time to have Emily. I didn't want to miss out on that. Like, it's funny because I didn't realize how much I wanted to be a mom until I thought I might not be able to be a mom, because I had like a 15% chance, even doing IVF, of having a baby. And I just became very ferocious is maybe not the word, but protective of her, wanting to be with her, protective of the relationship, her experience, and I didn't want her tangled up in all of this mess. I didn't want her life to be about scarcity and can't and all of that. And so it was a challenge. But I decided what I was going to do is I was going to do admin work, because a long time ago in my 20s, I was a secretary and I knew how to type and I know how to organize things. And I thought, I'll do admin work. That's what I'll do. And I'll do it on my own because I want to make as much money as possible. So I got my first client at the school bus stop. One of the dads said, "Hey, what are you doing, these days?" And I said, "Oh, I started my own business. I didn't have a client yet, like my own business, right? I'm going to help people, small businesses and entrepreneurs with admin work. And this is my plan." And his whole face changed. And he looked at me and said, "Oh my gosh, I started a business a couple of months ago. I am drowning in admin. I do not know what to do. Can we talk?" And he already knew me. He already trusted me, right? So it was a perfect first step. So I helped him, and my business started, and it was great. The next client I got in the buffet line of a wedding, I was standing there talking to a man and his wife, making chit chat. I didn't have a card. I had one client. I didn't know what I was doing, but I'm telling everybody because that's the only way it's going to work, right? And I'm pretty desperate. So I connected with this person on LinkedIn. And then a couple of weeks later, he asked me, could I help him with some work? And I said, you bet. And he's still a client today. So for all of you who are out there like prospecting and trying to hunt people down, just get out there and spread the word. That's all you need to do. Okay. That's all you need to do. So now fast forward, I've been in business as a VA 11 years and my business is thriving. Absolutely. I have worked with over 225 clients and I've made over $1 million, which is crazy when I think about it. When I first added that up, 11 years, first year, $70,000, every year after that, over 100,000. In the chair that I'm sitting in right now, that is $1 million. And that just seemed like, how could I do that from an idea that I had, from my house with my child? How was I able to do that? But I did it, and you guys can do it too. And your number might not be 100,000. It might be 5,000 a month. It might be 2,000 a month. Whatever it is, you can have it. You can absolutely have it. So this is where we are today. So many things have changed. This is my new family. I got remarried last summer, and these are my 4 handsome stepsons and my daughter on our wedding day last August. So a lot has changed. And at the core of it was becoming a virtual assistant. I took control of my life. I decided that I wanted the VA lifestyle. I wanted to decide who I was going to work with, how much I was going to charge, when I was going to work. And I wanted to decide how much money I was going to make. I just wanted to be in charge of that. And so I leaned into it and I made it happen. And now I'm here to help you do that too. So who here loves the VA lifestyle? Who loves that? And I'm going to check in with the comments. Yes to simple. Yes. Okay. Great. Hello. Yeah. Wow. That's where I am right now. Single mom of a teen daughter, financially struggling, but I have faith and I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad you're here too. Yeah. Hang in there. It's hard work. It's worth it. I'm from the Caribbean. Happy VA Day. I'm here to learn about websites. Great. Thank you for saying that. I've heard this story before, but it inspires me every time because sometimes I think I think you guys are probably like saying the words with me, like you have it memorized. And so I do appreciate that because I think about that. Thank you. Very inspiring story. Yes, me. Absolutely love it. Okay, cool. Yeah, this lifestyle is amazing, right? It is. And we are so lucky. And look at all of us here. Kristen. Yeah. All right. So Landy loves the idea. She's not living it yet. It takes a little while. It's okay. I definitely did not get my first client and then go, wee. It was not like that. So if it doesn't feel like that, it took a couple years, to really believe it and to trust it and to get my finances under control. It took some time. Did, but it got better. And then I started to be able to see it, this is great, great, great. All right. Okay. Let's see. So I am waiting to release the fear and jump headfirst into what I love, helping others succeed. So, you know, what you might want to do is do it scared. You know, jump in anyway. Like, I'm really scared. Wee, you know, because I don't think fear goes away. Like, I don't think, for me, it doesn't go away. I just say, okay, I am scared and I'm doing this. So maybe think about that, okay? And dive in now. All right, great. Now, at the core of today, I need you guys to make this all about you, okay? Because it's VA day, right? So whether you were thinking about doing this or you're all in and you're figuring out, it's VA day. So I know you're a multitasker. I know this because I'm a multitasker. And I also know that multitasking doesn't work. It's not going to get you where you want to be. Okay. 100%. It's not going to get you where you want to be. So I want you to focus, because focus will help you get where you want to be. All right. So I want you to say to yourself, this is my time. I'm here to learn. You know, you're here to get what you came for. So maximize your screen and minimize your distractions. Put your phone on silent. Turn it upside down so you can't see the screen, okay? Lean in, take notes, ask questions, and actively engage with me here, okay? I want you to give it your all. Awesome. All right, so let's see. Okay, so again, welcome to this live training, especially for VA Day. Okay. I want to tell you, well, you did tell me the number one thing you want to learn today. If some of you haven't done that, it would be great for you to put that in. The number one thing that you want to learn today. Okay. All right. So I want to bring some abundance and excitement and passion to this live stream. Okay. I want to really bring, those are three of my favorite things, and I want to bring those to the conversation today. So here's the deal. Today, I'm going to give away 2 $30 Amazon gift cards, okay? The winners are going to be randomly picked by Mandy, my fabulous assistant who is here with us right now, but you have to stay to the end to win, okay? So the winners are going to be pulled from the chat. The more active you are in the chat, the more likely you are to have a $30 Amazon gift card in your email inbox, okay? Good. All right, so randomly picked. So whenever we come together for a training like this, I love it because we have such a strong community. I am so proud of how our community comes together, and I want to see that again in our session today. I'm already seeing that in our session today. And one of the things that great community does is help each other take notes in the chat. Okay, help each other take notes in the chat, because I'm going to be putting as much information into this time with you as possible. And I talk so fast. I really am working on it. I'm from New England. We talk fast. We walk fast. We do a lot of things fast, eat fast. So I want you to not let anyone be left behind. Okay, and take notes in the chat. So when you hear something and you think, "Holy Toledo," put it in the chat as notes. Okay. Good. So emojis, all the things, all right? All the things. So let's come together. Now, if you're wondering why websites are the topic for today, it's because I see you get hung up here, okay? I definitely see you get hung up here. And this is what happens. You delay the start of your business because you want to get this just right, right? You struggle with the design, the images, the layout, what to include, what to leave out, right? Is this you, right? And I have taught hundreds of VAs how to get their businesses up and running. And I know this is a big block. And this is why what I'm going to offer you in a little bit, why this even was created. I have a big surprise for you guys, okay? So when you don't know how to build a website or what to do, you spend hours watching YouTube videos, right? How many of you have done that? Hours and hours of YouTube videos, trying to figure out the plugins, what's best, what's not, what the heck is a plugin, right? What themes are good? How much should you pay? All the things, right? And then what happens, and this is the worst, procrastination. And you start to procrastinate because of self-doubt and imposter syndrome. So here you are, you're trying to do this, monumental thing. You're trying to build a website. You want this to work and you're not feeling good about it. You don't know what to do and you just are spinning around, right? How many of you have been spinning around doing this? It's the worst. It's the worst. So here's the thing. There's two things I can do to help you with this. And the first is to give you a detailed tour of the ideal website for virtual assistants, okay? One that has everything you need to get started, top to bottom, with a time-tested design that I've used for my very own VA business, okay? So let me check in with the comments, and then we're gonna dive in. Yeah, clear out the self-doubt and imposter. It will take a toll on you. It's exhausting. Yeah, so some of you are still spinning. Yeah, spinning. I know. Yeah, Rhonda, this is a great comment. Yep, YouTube queen here and imposter syndrome, self-doubt. Yes, hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. Yes. Okay. All right, good. Okay, so let's dive in and we're going to take a look. Okay, so let's see. I have to do like a little shift here. Let's see how successful I'm going to be at this. Okay, that worked. All right, but what I need to do is I need to minimize this too. Okay, for this all to work. All right, hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Yikes, I practiced this. Okay, here we go. I need to move this over here so I can see my notes. All right, that wasn't too bad. Okay, good. Okay, so final organization. Okay. So we're going to talk about the 4 essential pages you need on a website. Okay. Essential page number 1, the home page. Okay. So let's start with the elements of the home page. Also, you guys, I want to make sure you have a way to take notes. I know we're going to take notes in the chat, but I want you to have a place to take notes. So if you need to grab some paper, a pen, a pencil, whatever, go ahead and do that. Okay. Because I am going to go fast. There is going to be a replay for sure. Okay. And I want to make sure that you get this all down. All right. So I'm going to go all the way down through this page. The first thing, now, can you guys see this well enough, or should I make myself smaller? Let me know what you think. Okay. So the first thing I want to talk about on this website is the logo. Okay. You need to make sure your logo does not have text that you cannot read. Okay. This is like a number one thing, because I see these big, beautiful, okay, smaller. I'll make myself smaller. Okay. Here, what if we do this? All right, there we go. Tell me if that's big enough. If not, I can be even smaller. Okay. All right, good. Thank you. Thanks for the help, you guys. Make yourself small. I think that's funny because I know what you're saying, but it's like we're trying to make ourselves bigger. But yes, absolutely. In service of this, perfect, good. Okay, fab. Okay. So let's talk about the logo. So here's the thing with the logo. A lot of you have logos and they're beautiful and you fit them in a spot that's way too small, and you have writing and I can't read the writing and it looks broken. You don't want anything about your website to look broken. That's the number one thing that you don't want. Okay. So make sure everyone can read your logo and put it front and center. Now let's look at the navigation. This is the navigation right here. Okay. This is how people move in between different pages of your website. Okay. So you want it to be easy to read and you want it to be able to handle sub pages. So these are sub pages here. Okay. And you want it to look nice when the sub page is there. Nice gray box. Okay. Now, the next thing about this website is there is a decorative banner right here. And this is where I want you to put your tagline. Okay, so my tagline for Rocket Girl Solutions is order and intelligence for the small business owner. Okay. And then right next to that, I have a graphic that looks like virtual assistants, right? It's a laptop with some hands on it. You can see a busy Google Calendar there, and the phone, something to drink, and a little desk setup. So that's what's next. Okay, now let's scroll again, and you can see that I have a headshot. I want to put a face to the business. Okay, I want to put a face to the business because people are going to hire me. Even if you're running an agency, people are still going to hire, a person. So make sure that you don't hide out in stock photography. Okay. You want to make sure that your headshot is clear, It has a neutral background. There's no other people in the picture with you. I know you're thinking, why are you even saying that? But you wouldn't believe some of the stuff that I've seen, okay? So make sure that you do that. You can go into your kitchen on a white wall. You can go into Canva and remove the background, right? Okay. All right. So those are some of the things you can do, but definitely I want your headshot front and center. And don't tell me that you don't take 1,000 pictures. Take as many as you need, but get a good headshot. Okay. Now this next section here, which is the description of what you do, I want you to know that a lot of VAs go wrong here. They put way too much information in, and they overwhelm the visitor. And I know why you're doing it, because I've done it myself. It's because you're trying to get hired in this red hot minute. Like, let's say everything possible. Let's mention every software that I ever even thought about so that they'll see it and say, yes, yes. But that's not what's going to happen. You need to be really clear and simple. Okay. So I'm going to read this to you. All right. Now you don't have to follow the same outline, but I've done this with a lot of my clients and it works really well. So it's basically, here's how it used to be. Now it's different. Here's how I can help. Okay. Here's how it used to be. Now it's different. Here's how I can help. So let's walk through this. Okay. Once upon a time, we all worked for big companies. Whatever help was needed was available in-house. There was an IT department, a marketing department, a finance department, all sorts of people whose job it was to support the work we did every day. Today, that's changed. When you work on your own as a solo or owner of a small business, it's up to you to keep the business running smoothly in addition to doing the work itself. It can be frustrating and time-consuming. Even when it goes well, it keeps you from work you'd rather be doing. That's where I come in. I handle all the details and all of the minutia, the things you hate doing, so that you can get back to work. I didn't write 5 reasons you need to hire a VA, right? I didn't write about how your life will never be the same without one. It's a story. Like, this is how it used to be. This is how it is now, and here I am. But it's not salesy, and you don't want to appear salesy. You're a service provider. You don't need to be salesy at all. All right. So any comments about that? Yeah, be simple and clear. It's so easy to want to be everything to everyone. So that we get the one we need now. And all you're doing is, like, think about a lighthouse running up and down the shore, like, looking for, I don't know what, but you don't want to be that. And let me tell you a few reasons. One, it looks desperate. People want to work with confident people. So even if you have no confidence, like I didn't have any confidence, you're going to need to fake it, right? You're going to need to fake it. Like even yesterday, I went to an in-person networking event, not my favorite thing to do. Had a little talk with myself in the car, pulled up my, I had my little pumps in my dress on, went in, was like, okay, here we go. Hi, everybody, and I made it a point to walk right over to the speaker, shake her hand. I'm so glad I'm here. What did I want to do? I wanted to go sit over on the other side of the room and watch everybody, but I didn't do that. Okay. All right. So let's keep scrolling. All right. I just want to see. Yeah, you guys are getting it. Okay. So questions. All right, you guys. Hey, Mandy, let's see. How can we do this? We'll keep putting your questions in and we'll figure it out. Okay. I don't think we're going to pull them all out, but I'll scroll through them and then we're going to have a Q&A. So if I miss your question, you can ask it again. Okay. All right. So let's scroll down a bit. Okay. So how many of you attended the VA Client Kickstart Challenge? We've had several of them. And the reason I'm asking is because if you attended any of the days, on day 2, you'll remember that we learned how to talk about our work in a clear and concise way so people could remember, right? Remember that? Okay. So we picked 3 services to mention, right? So I'm a virtual assistant, and then, these 3 things. These are the 3 things right here: project management, email newsletters, website updates. It can be any 3 you want. It should probably be your favorites because you're like, hello, right? So that's what you put there. All of these link to your services page. You just want to get them to your services page, right? So they can see all those amazing, cool things you can do. So we're pushing them there, all over the place. Okay. Excellent. Good. All right. You guys have attended twice. All right. So I want to tell you, write this down. June 6th, we're doing it again. And I can't wait. We're getting ready. It's all kind of, percolating, like the tea kettle right before it boils. So June 6th, noon Eastern, we're doing it again. And I am psyched. So come if you haven't come before. Come if you've been doing it, if you've done it twice or, all the times. Love, love, love to have you. Okay. Love to. Okay. So, all right. If you guys have questions, put hashtag question in front of it. Thank you for reminding me. And it'll make it easier for me to find the question. So yes. So if you asked a question that you want answered, I should have said this before, put hashtag question in, put it back in the chat and we'll get it. Okay. Yes. Challenge again, 6622, 6622. All right. So let's keep going on the homepage. Now, the next thing that every homepage should have is a testimonial. Absolutely. So here is a testimonial right here. Now, let me tell you about this testimonial. This testimonial was a lot longer, but I didn't want a lot of words on my homepage. So I excerpted it, meaning I took a little piece out, and that's fine. People do not mind if you do that, okay? And then look at this big blue starburst, okay? Again, easy ways to start working with me. So that links to the service page. I'm setting the tone here. It's easy to work with me, right? It's not hard. It's not complicated. And for you guys who have been around me, I'm trying to remove the barriers all the time. Let's just like smooth sailing here, right? Smooth sailing. Okay, good. Now, I want to talk about the footer. The footer is really important. And this particular footer is on the same page, on the bottom of every single page on the website. Okay. And there are 3 really important things that I'm asking for here, 3 ways to get attention. The first is sign up for my newsletter. Now, if you've been around me for more than seriously a second, you know that email newsletters are the single-handedly the best way you can grow your business, grow your list. Your contact list is your most important business asset. Absolutely. And you want to grow it. And this is how you do it on a website. Okay. This is how you do it on a website. The second section is how to contact me and to check out my social media. Okay. Now I want to talk about these social media icons because this is one of the things you either add in or you take out. If you have a Pinterest page and nothing on it, do not put the Pinterest icon down at the bottom. You don't want to send them to a ghost town. Now, you don't have to be the most active human on the planet on LinkedIn, but if you have your LinkedIn icon, I want you to take the time to professionalize your LinkedIn profile, okay? Everything you're trying to do here is not only are you trying to, look great, you're seriously trying to not look bad, okay? That's almost more important, right? The words might not be the same. I mean, the words are important, but writing might not be your strength, but don't have a typo. That you can control, okay? That you can control for sure, okay? Good. All right, now I want to talk about the last section, okay? The last section over here on the right, it says, let's talk. Set up a time to talk with me about your business. It's free. It's 30 minutes. It's all about you. Click here to get on my calendar. Now, 30-minute meetings to talk about someone's business with them are like gold. Now, sometimes they turn into clients. Sometimes they don't. But another person knows all about your business, which is great because it plays into what we learned about in the Kickstart Challenge, all about turning yourself into a referral engine, right? So you want to make it as easy as possible for people to get on your calendar. So when they click here, a link opens up to either Calendly, Acuity. I use Acuity, a calendar scheduling software, so they can see when I'm free, and boom, I get an email, someone's on my calendar. It's magic, magic, magic. Okay, good. All right. So I want to say one more thing about the testimonial. The reason that you want the testimonial is that how great is it that someone is actually gushing all over the place about you on your homepage? All right, so who wants, tell me what's your biggest aha about what should be on the homepage? Like, what was your biggest aha? Like, seriously, I never thought about that. So tell me in the chat, what is your biggest aha? Your biggest aha. Okay. All right, so while you do that, we're going to move on to the About page, essential page number 2. Simplicity. Yes, you can see how simple this is, right? It's not overwhelming. It does all the things, checks the boxes, all really easy. Yeah. All right. Good. Good. These are great. These are great. Okay. Now we're going to move over to the About page. Okay. Now, my About page I call my story. Okay. The About section is all about you. This is where you toot your horn, right? This is where you tell the story about, a little bit about your background, how you got into business. Again, not trying to get hired here. You're just telling the reader more about you. No sales pitch. Okay. There's no sales pitch on this entire website. Okay. So I want you to include another picture of you on your About so people can relate to you. It can be less formal than on the homepage, but definitely professional. Okay, definitely professional. So here's my story. Rocket Girl is me, and it tells a little bit about my background. I live in New Canaan with my daughter, my husband, and our chickers. And then here I have, if you want to find me on Facebook, go here. My LinkedIn profile goes here. I would love them to go to my LinkedIn profile because I've spent jillions of hours trying to make it look fabulous. So I don't mind if they leave the website. Go look at that and come back, right? And so here I tell my story. I spent 17 years in corporate, some of the things I did, and I launched Rocket Girl in the fall of 2010. And I'm, hired to help entrepreneurs make more money and more efficiently with less stress. So this is my story. It's not long. See how short this is? You don't want to really get into it. This is not a place to like air your laundry, right? It's just like a little story. Okay. Testimonials. All right. Testimonials, like I said, are a wonderful way to have people gushing about your services, your helpfulness, your skill, and how much they love working with you. Okay. How much they love working with you. Your testimonials do not all have to come from VA clients. They can be from old bosses. They can be from coworkers. They can be from friends that you've helped with their business. I have all of those, okay? So a testimonial it's about how you work, who you are. It doesn't have to be specifically for VA work, okay? Now, I like to include the headshot of the person giving the testimonial, which I get from LinkedIn, and the name of their company. Okay. Now you can never have too many testimonials on your testimonials page. On my Rocket Girl website, I probably have 30. And it takes time to get them. I usually try to get 2 or 3 new ones a year. And you can also sprinkle them all over your website, but you want to make sure all of them, even if you have them on another page too, are right here. Are right here. Good, good, good. You guys are rocking the comments. Wow, this is great. Okay. Okay, excellent. Okay, let's talk about our services page. Okay. This is an important page as well. And this is another place where VAs tend to overthink and overcomplicate what they're offering. Like totally overthink it. Okay. And what happens is you confuse the person that's reading it. Okay. Now, let's notice the elements of this page. All right. So here I have a statement. I help solo professionals and small business owners operate more efficiently so they can do the work they'd rather be doing. Okay. You could even put there your VA work descriptor that we learned in the challenge on day 2. You could put that there. Okay. And then I say, here's a sample of what I can do. Now, what I've done is I've categorized my services. So you can put them like all in a Word document or wherever, and then, pick some categories and then start moving them around until it makes sense. Okay. Now I want you to just have one services page. I have seen people break out all these different services, like one whole page about computer setup and another whole page about marketing and communication. And now I'm going all over the place. And I think that the VAs who do this, they either think one of 2 things, maybe something else. You let me know. They either are thinking, I need to make myself look big and giant so that imposter syndrome will not eat me and the person will think I'm important enough to do this. Or it's hard for them to wrap their brain around like how simple makes you look smarter. right? Simple makes you look smarter because it's a lot harder to do it simply and with fewer words. It's a lot harder, right? We all know this. So simple, simple, simple. Okay. Simple, simple, simple. And then here I've got 2 testimonials, about working with me on my services page. Okay. All right, good. Yeah, simple makes us, I think that, I've never actually said that out loud, but I think simple does make us look smarter. Okay, let's click over to pricing. Okay. All right, so here is my pricing page. Yeah, this is the whole thing. Okay. Now, I know I told you I was only going to talk about 4 essential pages, but I decided we're just going to keep going because I want to give you more. I want you to have all the information. So if it's okay with you, I'm just going to keep going and I'm going to go through this whole website. Okay. Okay. So tell me if that's okay. We're still going to have enough time for everything, but I just want to make sure that's okay with you guys. Okay. So I know that some of you have heard about the way that I charge my clients. I have something that I call a debit card. It's like a virtual debit card, and people prepay for my hours in 5 or 10 hour chunks. Okay, 5 or 10 hour chunks. This is a topic of a whole other masterclass for sure. And in fact, we do a whole session on the debit card during the bonus sessions of the Kickstart Challenge. So get the Kickstart Challenge on your calendar because I'll be doing an entire hour on exactly how this whole thing works. Okay. Now, so here's the point to this page. All right. My prices and your prices are not negotiable. So it's not like someone's going to come and ask us to work with them and we're going to make up our price. I want you to make your price up, choose your price beforehand. All right. Definitely beforehand. So it does us no harm to put your prices on your site. I think you're going to get fewer tire kickers. I charge $90 an hour. If someone's looking for a VA for $15 an hour and they see this, they're not going to get on my calendar. And that's fine with me because I'm not going to lower my rate. My rate is my rate. It's been my rate since 2016. Okay. So I want you to really look at how simple this is. If you buy 10 hours, it's $90 an hour. If you buy 5 hours, it's $100 an hour. If you buy 1 hour, it's $150. People don't usually do that, but I have that there as an option. Okay. And I see people, like I have seen VAs make this package and that package and all the packages. And all it does is it's like tying your legs together and then you fall down because the person who's looking at this is like, what is this? So I want social media and I want this, but I don't want that. It's like, keep it simple, charge by the hour, get paid the rate you want and just do the work. Simple, simple. Okay. Really simple. Now look at what else is here. Okay. So, schedule 30 minutes to find out how we might work together, link to my calendar, right? And if you're ready to get started, click here to purchase a debit card. And that takes them to the setup where I use Gravity Forms and Stripe integrated to accept credit cards right on the site. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's click over to newsletter. I'm going to check the chat for a minute. All right. Definitely not negotiable. The debit card is on the pricing page. It's on the pricing page, Marion. Okay. All right. Good, good, good. And the thing is that you guys have heard of, well, maybe you haven't, but I have a course that I'm going to start offering during the challenge. You'll start to hear about it. And it's called VA School. And I have a whole course about the debit card, about email newsletters. They're all included. They're all included when you become a student in VA School. And jot this down too, because this is important. The price for VA School is going up, except for the people who put themselves on the wait list. So you can go over to, Mandy, can you put that in the chat, the VA School link? It's, I can't think of it. I think it's vaschool.info is the sort of vanity URL we have. But sometime during this, if you could put it in there, that would be rocking. Okay, cool. All right, so let's look at the newsletter. Okay, now this is a blog, and some people call it a blog. I call it a newsletter because I'm sending it out as a newsletter, and for my people, that just makes sense. Okay, so this is a section of the website where I post my newsletter content after I send it out in an email. Okay, so these are excerpts here. Okay. And then if you click here or on continue reading, it takes you to the full newsletter here or blog post. Some people like to call it a blog. And there's the option to leave a comment, or this can be turned off as well. Okay. So this is what the blog post looks like. Okay, good. All right. And now we're going to talk about the contact page. Just ignore this other themes. I'm going to explain that to you in a minute. Okay. So let's look at the contact page. If you want to put a picture of yourself there as well, I think that's great. It could even be you at your desk or something like that. But definitely, think about putting another picture of you there. Okay. Now, this is going to be the last page we're going to review, and this is the 7th page on the site that we've gone through. So we've gone through the home page, the testimonials, the about, services, pricing, newsletter, and now we're talking about the contact page. Now, one of the things that you're going to see is missing is a form. And that's because although we have a form here, this is a form here at the bottom and a form to collect credit cards, I don't like to put a form in the contact us. I want it to be more personal, which is why I think having a picture here is a really good idea. Okay. So the first thing I say on my contact page is, I'm happy to speak with you at any time regarding improvements to your company's logistics, technology, or all over efficiency. If your needs are outside of the scope of my expertise, I can most likely refer you to someone who can help. Now, the reason that I say that is I don't want to put pressure on the person. I don't want to put pressure on the person that is like, okay, I have to be ready to work with her, because if I get on the phone and I'm not ready to work with her, I'm going to feel bad, or I'm going to waste her time, or I'm going to be embarrassed. So I'm trying to save them. Okay, that's who I'm trying to save, not me necessarily. So if I'm generous and say, let's talk, and if I can't help you, maybe I know someone who can. That's very different from let's talk about whether or not you're going to pay me, which is the other extreme, right? I'm being extreme, but you get the point. Okay. So again, this isn't, 5 reasons you should hire me or any of those things. It's just like, I'd love to talk with you about your business. Okay. Then I give them my phone number, my email, and I give them a time to set up time on my calendar. All right. Because I want to, that's the number one thing I want to do. I want to get them on my calendar, because if they're on my calendar, I'm going to get to meet them. And that's a terrific opportunity. Okay. All right. So easy and simple, easy and simple. Okay. Now I want to hear from you. What has been your aha moment during this masterclass so far? Because we've gone over a lot of stuff. We have gone over a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to look in the comments. You guys, thanks for taking these notes. This is great. This is great. Good, good, good. How often do I write a newsletter? For the VA Connection, our newsletter goes out every week. When I was writing with the Rocket Girl newsletter, which I did that every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. Every other Thursday. The entire thing. That's great. That's great. I like that. Aha, flowing, easy, simple. Great. The idea is to get them on your calendar. Yes, yes. All right. You certainly make it look and sound super simple. All right. Contact, another picture of you. Yes, yes, yes. Testimonial, simplicity of it all. Yeah. Don't overcomplicate it. We overcomplicate. We overthink. It's really, it's exhausting, right? Great ways to make it more personal. Yeah. Because you want them to say, oh, I can relate to her. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. She looks nice, or whatever, one page for services. Yes. Oh my gosh. So many people overcomplicate that. All right. No forms to fill out. Okay. And here's the other thing. I can't tell you how many clients I've been on their website and we test the contact form. It doesn't work. Nobody gets an email, and it's like that's worse than anything. They're leaning in, they want to talk to you, and you're like, oh, sorry. Okay. Simple pricing strategy. The pricing page is where I've been struggling the most. This is really helpful. Yeah. I've worked with, I figured out I've been a VA for 20,000 hours, and that's how I've been paid, not from the very beginning, because I had to make a bunch of mistakes and do silly things, but eventually I did that, and every single thing falls under that. Simple pictures, contact page, however you choose, it needs to be consistent. Yep. Keep it simple. Great. Oh yeah, Teresa, I'm adding the possibility of referring the potential client to another person if outside of the scope of my expertise. Yes. I got that from one of my clients. Okay. All right. Okay. Good. Exactly. We have to project ourselves as reliable people. Yeah. Okay, Tammy says, wow, everything about your page, simple and easy, that less is more, makes for easy reading. Great. Okay, all right. So there's definitely more, but I just wanted to pause for a minute and thank you guys. Thank you for coming. So many are here today, and I'm really thrilled with that. And I hope that you've enjoyed everything that I've shared with you, because I've certainly enjoyed putting this together and spending time on it. After our tour of this website, for some of you, it's going to 100% feel like you have everything you need to set up your website, turbocharge it, take it to the next level. You know, that's awesome. Okay. And then a bunch of you are probably thinking, okay, how do I get from where I am to this? Like, how do I do that? And if that's you, I have got a solution for you that I am so excited. Okay. A solution that provides support, a specific formula, so you can skip the trial and error. When I show you how easy it's going to be for you to have a website like this, you're going to not believe it. All right. And if you decide to jump in and you decide to, skip the struggle, avoid the pitfalls, all the things, you're going to get there much faster with what I'm about to show you than you could get there on your own, like months faster. Okay. So who wants to hear more? Who wants to hear about the solution that I have for having a website that's driving you crazy? Who wants to hear that? Okay. All of these. Oh, that's great. Okay. Awesome. All right. So I'm going to jump in and tell you more. Okay. Let me tell you more. So we're going to have me. I love that. Me, please. Yeah. You guys, this is super cool. So I'm going to, let me get organized here. I want to show my slides again, and let's see how I'm going to do that and remain cool. All right. I'm going to do it like this. Okay. So, let me, all right. There's all this backstage stuff when I toggle back and forth. So thanks for your patience. Okay. All right. So I created something with my team called Website in a Box. All right. With Website in a Box for virtual assistants, you can say goodbye to the struggle and hello to a beautifully designed website that looks exactly like the one I just showed you. Okay. You can skip the frustration, the agony, and get it done efficiently and in a short amount of time. And there are a bunch of you on here today who have the Website in a Box. All right. And you have websites. So I'm going to read some of your testimonials that you recently gave me. Now, the Website in a Box was developed by Mark, my graphic designer, Barry, my website developer, and me about 8 months ago. And we've rolled it out to just about 50 virtual assistants who are in VA school. And they have fallen in love with it. And I've been waiting for the right time to roll it out to all of you. And I thought, what would be better than VA Day? And so I've been kind of waiting for this. All right. I've been waiting for this. And here's where you can, you can jump in right now at this URL. So vawebsiteinabox.info. If you want to jump in. Now, when you go to that page, that's where I'm going to put the replay. So it might look like something's missing, and it is, and it's this live stream. So as soon as this is over, I'm going to download it and upload it so you guys can watch this again if you want. But that's the page you're going to go to. All right. Good. Now, Teresa is here, And I want to read what she said because I loved this so much. I loved this. The website in a box was instrumental in getting my website up and running quickly. I had not begun building a website. In fact, I was incapable of doing so. But this allowed me to have a website that works. And then bonus, I learned a lot about how websites work on the back end. I would definitely recommend it. So let me, here's Teresa. That's great. Yeah. And that's the fun thing. And so now I'm going to explain to you how it works and what comes with it and all those things. All right. So, okay. The website in a box is built on, it's a WordPress theme, okay, that you can use for your VA business. Now, how many of you know what WordPress is? Like, tell me in the comments, okay? It's pretty well known, but if you're new to this zone, you may never have heard of it. I believe it's the most solid website builder out there, and I've been using it for 11 years, both for clients and all of my own websites, okay? So another website builder is like Squarespace and Wix, okay? So if you know what those are, this is the same thing, but it offers, I just think, much more functionality, possibility. You know, you can really, I have never, let's put it this way, not to discourage Wix and Squarespace. If that's your thing, cool. When I have worked on Wix and Squarespace, I have always hit up against something that I wanted to do and I couldn't. I have never had that happen on WordPress, and that's why we built it on WordPress. Okay. So website in a box is a theme. Okay. It's a group of files and graphics and style sheets and code that dictates what the website looks like. It's kind of like a template. All right. And like I said, I recommend that you build your website on WordPress, which was why we built this course and this product for that. All right. And I'm supposed to be clicking. Okay. So WordPress website. Now I want to talk about the training. Okay. In all of my programs, I like to teach people how to get the result that they want, but I also want them to have a skill that they can then use for their clients. Okay. So I'm going to teach you in this course WordPress website basics, like how to add a page to the menu, how to add a new page, how to post to the blog, how to add graphics, all the things that a client might want you to do if you're not a WordPress developer, because I'm not. And I'm able to do those things for clients all the time. So all the things that I typically need to do are in this course. And Tammy says that she's still trying to figure out WordPress. And here's the beautiful thing. You don't have to figure it out. You just follow the instructions and it's all right there. And I'm going to show it to you. Okay. All right. Oh, the other thing is it's built on WordPress's 2021 theme. And it's a native theme. So we're not adding a bunch of plugins. We're not adding a bunch of, what are those things called? They're like, I can't think of what they're called, like Divi and Elementor. We're not adding a lot of complexity to it. You're going to learn how to work in native WordPress, which is really important. Okay. All right. Good. Okay. Let's talk about what's in the box. Okay. There are 5 color combinations to the website in a box. So all the pages that I just showed you are in website in a box, and they come in 5 color combinations. So I'm going to show those to you. All right. So this is the done for you websiteinabox.com. If you want to go here, you can. This is a public website, and you can click here, explore other themes. So the theme that we just spent all this time on is called Indigo. We also have a theme called Vivid Violet. Now, this is what it looks like when you first install it. You need to put your picture here. You'll put your logo here. And there are different hand colors available. We have 3 different hand colors depending on the tone of your skin so that you can feel like this is really your website. You'll hook this up to your newsletter and your social media. There is instructions for every single piece of this in here. I even explained how to create a circular image of your headshot. All right. We didn't leave anything out. Okay. Now that's Vivid Violet. Then there's a Cornflower Blue here. And the whole website is built out just the way it will be once you do the installation. marvelous. All right, you can see different color hands here and different color icons. And the turquoise theme. I like this one. I like them all, actually. Yes. Okay, so those are the colors. Now, any questions about the colors? Let's see. I'm just looking at my notes. I mentioned the skin color and the hands. All right, so I'm going to go back to the slides. Okay. All right, let's talk about the course itself. All right, let me show this to you. It's a 4-module course with complete step-by-step instructions, MP3 recordings, and transcripts. Okay, all of this. And there are over 200 icons to customize your site. So if you like the pink icons and you want it to go on the purple site, you can absolutely do that. Okay, good. All right. There's definitely additional expenses, and I want to just let you know what they are. Okay, I want to let you know. The first thing is you're going to have to register a domain. Okay, so that's like Rocket Girl Solutions, the VAconnection.com, all of those. Okay, so definitely you're going to need to register a domain. You're going to need website hosting. You're going to need a place for your website to live, right? So that can be GoDaddy, HostGator, SiteGround, all of those places. Now, registering a URL, I registered this one actually last night, vawebsiteinabox.info for $4.99 for the first year. Now, that's a special price. I did it on GoDaddy, and they're usually about $12 a year. So no big deal, right? $1 a month. Website hosting can be anywhere from, $4 a month to more expensive, depending on what you want to do. With this website, you do not need special hosting. You do not need turbocharge. You do not need a dedicated WordPress website, server, any of that stuff that they try to get you to buy when you are checking out. And I have a whole section in the course explaining what you need and what you don't need. Okay. You're also going to need an SSL certificate. I see a question. It says, can we change the color skin on the hands? Yes, definitely. You can. Part of the 200 icons are 3 sets of hands for every theme. So you can have cornflower with any color hands that are in there, the 3 colors that I showed you, or you can have, any of the themes. So we made sure that you can pick any color scheme you want and have any color hands that you want. Really tried to think it through. And any color icons, you can upload your own icons if you want, but there's 200 of them in there, so you don't have to. So the idea is to really get out of the gate as quickly as possible. Okay. All right, let's talk about an SSL certificate. This stands for Secure Socket Layer. And what it means is that it encrypts the information that's coming back and forth on your website. So for example, if you're collecting that email newsletter address, the email address for your newsletter or the credit card information, it encrypts it. Okay. So that's really important as well. And Google really wants you to have one. In fact, some of websites, browsers, if you're don't have HTTPS, which is the SSL, it'll have a big red lock and broken. So that's how you get around that. Okay. And then technical support. Now, I just want to be clear about this because the 50 people who have already bought and installed this did not need technical support. It's very simple how you walk through the steps. However, if you get in there and you decide to change the code and really change it around and it falls apart, you have 2 options. One, you can delete it and download it again, right? Or you can get technical support. The technical support comes, any website developer can work on this, okay? Because it's native WordPress. However, my web developer, Barry, is available, and all of his contact information and links to his website and to work with him are in the course. Okay. So these are the things. Now, let me just tell you that I looked on GoDaddy recently And the domain registration, website hosting, and the SSL certificate, you can get all of that for about $12 a month with the $12 package. So the domain came free for the first year. The SSL certificate is included, and you get website hosting for $12. So that is a super good deal, okay? Okay. Now, let me tell you the necessary skills you need, okay? And this, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. And if any of you have installed the website in a box, and you can pop in the chat, this is true, okay? So you need to be able to follow instructions. This is not for people who don't read the manual. This is not a wing it. It's not intuitive. You're not going to get the result. You need to follow the instructions, right? So that is number one. And you need to be a little patient. There's one thing, and now by patient, I mean able to wait 3 minutes. There's this one step where you have to literally sit there for 3 minutes. And the first time I did it, I was impatient, and I clicked the little thing again, and then I downloaded everything twice, and then I had to take it out. Now, I tell you in the course when the patience is required, like don't touch it, just leave it alone. All right. So, so you do need a little patience, and you're going to want to have, some space to, really take your time and go through it and do it. All right. So how long do you think this will take? You can do it in an afternoon. Now you're going to have to go over the writing, and you're going to have to come up with your story and all that. But to have the website that I just showed you, you can do that in an afternoon. You can definitely do it in an afternoon. All right. Yeah. I love that it comes with instructions too. And I'm going to show this to you in a minute. Now I've built this 6 times. Each time because I built all those themes, right? I did all of them on a Saturday morning. Now, yes, I'm comfortable because I know WordPress, but I had to follow the instructions because it's not something I do all the time, right? And I've never, and this product, I have never seen it out there like this, the way that everything comes with it. I mean, all the icons are in the media library. Everything's in there, okay? Yes, you can do the website in an afternoon. Yeah. So like I said, I did all of them. I did the first one, took me a little longer. Well, because I was recording it. So I'm actually showing you me really doing it. Okay. All right. So Rhonda says she built the website in a box, and she says the program is great. It's very informative and helpful. It was my first time ever building a site. And once you can actually put the directions to use, it's easily used. Belinda is a wonderful instructor. She demonstrates and answers your questions in a timely manner. Have patience and follow the directions. It's easy. I love it. All right. So Rhonda's website is done. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the course now. Okay. So let me get it. And then we're going to go into a few more things. All right. So this is the course, and I'm going to just grab some tea here for a minute. So Lorena says she's doing it this weekend. Yeah, Lorena bought this last week. She's a VA school student. So this is the first time that I've offered this out at large. It's only been for students in VA school up until now for a couple of reasons. One was I wanted to make sure that it was solid and that I was going to be able to support it, and it was, sturdy enough and complete enough, and enough people were able to go through it and successfully build the site, without a lot of help. And that was important to me. Okay. All right. Okay. So here we go. So I'm just going to step through this. I should probably make myself smaller again, right? Okay. Good. Let me just answer this question. Is there a fee for using WordPress with the templates? No, WordPress is free, but you have to host it. So you have to have a web hosting account, but WordPress is free. Okay. And there's no extra charge for this at all, to use it on a monthly or yearly basis. Okay. So let's just jump into the course. Okay. So the first thing is watch this first. So essentially what I do is I go over the whole, the whole website. So you know what you're doing. Like, this is what we're going to end up with. This is what it's going to look like. And I walk you through it. Okay. Here are the starting requirements. So, you need a paid web hosting, You need a URL, all the different things. You have to get a SSL certificate. A lot of these things I told you about already. And then here's Barry's information. Okay. And then you choose your color theme. Okay. So all of them are here, and you can click on these links and be taken to each theme and poke around and look at it. But these are just the home pages. Okay. Right here in the course for your reference. Now, if some of you already have a website and you're using your domain, I have instructions for how to handle that as well. They were written by my web developer for us, and that's right here. Okay. So now so let me show you what this looks like. Okay. So we've got a transcript right here. We've got the MP3, and this is just an overview of what I am explaining. And then we have a video, and I'll show you what this looks like. After you purchase your webhook. Okay, so it goes through, and the videos are all different lengths, but clear. And like I said, people haven't had a lot of questions, which is a big, amen to that, right? Setting it up. This is how to install your Ssl certificate. This is how to download and install the theme. All the themes are right here. I explain it step by step. There's a transcript, and I tell you the steps. So if you need to read it, it's here. You want to watch the video, you want to listen to it, and read it, however you want to do it. And then this is important. This is important. This is the patient piece. So I'm explaining all the details, what you need to do. Be patient right here. This is the patient part. Okay. And then there's a few more steps that I walk you through. I walk you through them in the video. I walk them, through you here as well. And it's all really clear. These are simple things to do. And they're teaching you so much about WordPress. All right. And you're going to have lifetime access to this, so you can go back at any time, right? Now I show you how to, I show you an overview of the website. I show you how to customize the homepage, how to update the standard pages, your testimonial page, the services page, your blog page, the footer. And then I talk about these pages are included with with WordPress. So I just explain what they are. This is how to add and remove pages in the navigation. Here's how to add your MailChimp opt-in for your newsletter. And let's see what else. So that's all the customizing. So I go through every single page in a video, and there are 10 of those videos. Here I teach you how to set up user accounts so that if you want someone else to have access to your website so that they can update it, they can have their own account. So they're not using your login. So I teach how to do that. I talk about plugins, what they are. And then here, very important, we talk about how to back up your website, because website companies like GoDaddy and HostGator, they'll say, yeah, we're backing it up. Well, one time, one of the web hosting companies deleted my website. Like, it was gone. And just Barry had a copy of it because we'd worked on it recently, thank goodness. So instead of costing me thousands of hours and hundreds of dollars, it was $200 for him to restore it. I was completely out, and they were like, oh, wow. Yeah, no, we don't have that. So we talk about that because I don't want you to miss that. All right. And then here's a place where everybody can put their websites to show us. And then these are support options. So again, I talk all about how Barry works and how you can get in touch with him and all of those things. So any questions about the course itself? All right. Does it tell you how to? All right. I'm gonna go through these. All right. Okay. Step-by-step instructions. Yes. Okay. Good. All right. So now we're gonna go back. Let's see if I can do this. No, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm looking for the PowerPoint. Here we go. Okay. All right. So Loring was one of the first people to use this. The website done for you was just what I needed before buying it. I looked at all the template options in WordPress and I was overwhelmed. Decision paralysis and overthinking stalled me. I had worked in WordPress about 10 years ago, but that was it. A lot had changed since then when Belinda shared the website done for you. I spent time thinking about it and finally realized I could go this route and have my website up quickly, or likely still not anywhere yet stalled. I'm happy to report my site is live. I've had great feedback from others about how professional it looks, and I have a client who successfully purchased my time. Thank you a million times over. Okay. All right. Thank you, Belinda and Barry, for making the Done For You website in a box. It's really the best package you could get, worth every penny of the investment. And I love my new website. Only today I've had 2 people tell me how professional it looks. I have loved the whole experience of choosing the theme and making the site my own, of being in control of everything and not having to go to someone else for every update and change. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're in charge of this now. Your step-by-step videos and instructions let this non-techie person have a website up in no time. I had such a huge sense of joy and a feeling of accomplishment after every module and watching it develop. Also, it's an ongoing project that will just keep improving. I'm recommending it to everyone I can. That's what Louise has to say. Website in a box has been an absolute godsend. For my original website, I had just used the GoDaddy website builder, and it was all just one page with a link to my calendar. It was okay, but not great. Now I have a sleek, professional, multi-page site complete with testimonials and everything. If I ever need to go back and add or change anything, I can. The step-by-step instructions are incredibly thorough and make it seem so simple. Definitely one of the best investments I've ever made for my business. All right, good. Okay, so I'm going to speed it up because I want to answer your questions, and I just looked at the time. Okay, so here's the investment. Okay, look at this number. Do not panic. Okay, do not panic. What I want to tell you is that my team, Mark and Barry and I, have built 20 plus websites exactly like this, right? Exactly like this, only completely custom. When we do this, we charge our clients for the website between $7,000 and $9,000. They pay us between $7,000 and $9,000 for a website just like this. I am not kidding. You can go on my Rocket Girl website, click on services, website development, and there's like 6 or 8 websites there that are similar to this. They were all between $7,000 and $9,000. No kidding. Okay. So, but that's not what we're going to do. This website theme is $497. But wait, there's more, right? This is the fun part, okay? I'm giving you a coupon code for $100 discount if you pay in full before Sunday night, okay? If you pay in full before Sunday night and use VA Day, $100 discount, okay? Which makes it $397. $397 for a full functioning website, professionally designed, okay? Or you can make 2 payments of $260. So the VA Day discount is $100 for paid in full only, and you have to buy it by the end of Sunday, okay? Midnight Sunday. Or you can, like I said, you can make 2 payments of $260. It costs you a little bit more, and you can't take advantage of the bonus. I mean, not the bonus. You can take advantage of the bonus. You can't take advantage of the discount. But we're all into different, cash flow situations. So do what's best for you. Okay. Now I've got a couple of bonuses. Who's ready for bonuses? Tell me who's ready for bonuses. Okay. Bonus number 1. Oh yeah, this is right. Sorry. I was tripping over the 345. I know you're supposed to, anyway, I was trying to make it clear. I am going to include with this 3 45-minute workshop sessions if you buy before Sunday at midnight. Okay. Now let me tell you what that is. That is you and me in a Zoom room talking about this, showing me your screen, letting me help you. Why is this over here? I'm trying to get it here, and I explain it. We're not going to be talking about changing the design, but using what I teach you in the course and doing some minor tweaks if you're having trouble. Okay. Sometimes people have a little bit of trouble with everything in life. And, we can just say, oh, push it over there. Okay. So that is bonus number 1. So $100 off, price is $397, 3 45-minute sessions if you buy before Sunday midnight. Bonus number 2, if you buy before our session is over today and pay in full, I will spend 30 minutes with you one-on-one in a Zoom room, helping you get a strategy for your business, whether you've just started out or you've been in business for a while. Okay. So if you sign up before we go today at this link, website in a box, VA website in a box.info, I will spend 30 minutes with you. We'll record it. I'll give you the recording. All you have to do, you can have 17 questions and just rifle through them, and I will answer them for you specifically for you. And Rhonda, who has built the website in a box, says is a lifesaver. Yeah, bonus number 2 is fun. Yeah, it's fun for me. It's really fun for me. And the thing is that I saw you guys struggling so much, and I just want to tell you one more thing. So how this happened was I was getting ready to get married, and I was getting my hair colored. and I was thinking, you have to sit there while it does its thing. And I was thinking about how my VA school students were struggling about these websites, and they were really, it was like kicking their self-esteem way to the curb. They were having such a hard time, and they were trying so hard. And I thought, okay, stop it. Let's just reel this in. So I sat down and I wrote Barry and Mark an email, and I said, this is what I want to do. I've been thinking about this for a few years. We're going to have to figure some stuff out, but let's do it. We all met the next week before I went away, on my honeymoon, and we did it. And the first time I tried it and I went all the way through it, we found some things and we fixed them, went through it again. I went through it 3 times before we offered it to everyone. I thought, this is insane. This is so insane how easy it is. Literally, you open the homepage and you click in the text where the tagline is, you just start typing, you hit save. That's it. There's no place to look for, it's not like that at all. It's really super cool. All right. Okay. So let's go over this one more time really quick. Okay. WordPress website, training on WordPress basics. It's built on native WordPress. So you are going to learn your way around. Okay. 5 color combinations available to you. A 4-module video course complete with step-by-step instructions, MP3 recordings, and transcripts. And this is all to celebrate VA Day and to get you guys to the next level in your business, okay? Over 200 icons, including the hands, to customize your site. You're going to need a domain. You're going to need website hosting, and you're going to need an SSL certificate, okay? All of those you can get for about $12 a month at GoDaddy. You can likely find it cheaper, but that's what I looked at last night. All right. And there are options for technical support. You need to be able to follow instructions. This is no kidding. This is not for my husband. My husband looks at the picture and he gets out the screwdriver, and before you know it, he's built this huge thing. This is not for him. It will not work for him. Okay. And you need a little patience. And in an afternoon, if you sit down and keep yourself in your seat, it might take a bag of potato chips to help you. You can build this. Okay. Okay. And like I said, just skip all the way down. It's either $397 if you use the coupon code VA Day before Sunday at midnight, 2 payments of $260. Bonus number 1, if you sign up before Sunday at midnight, you're going to get 3 45-minute workshop sessions with me on Zoom to get your questions answered. And if you buy before our session is over today, in a few minutes, you're going to get a one-on-one in Zoom 30-minute strategy session with me. Okay? Okay. Okay. So let me just see where I am in my slides. Okay. All right, here we go. Oh, all right. So Mandy, it's time to pull the winners out of the chat. So, she just did. I got to tell you about Mandy. Sometimes I think she's got a camera on me because I will type something to her And she will answer me before I think, she's like, she can't be awake. It's like, what time is it? And I was just thinking, who are the winners? And she texted me. So really, you are a rock star. So, all right, we're going to get to that in just a minute. This is very exciting. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can see the orders coming in here. The people buying the debit card. I mean, I have my phone set up that when someone buys something at the VA Connection and my clients, I get a text because it's really fun. All right. So I've got the winners here, but I want to jump into the questions first to make sure you guys have time to purchase this right now. If you want that one-on-one 30-minute strategy session, Mandy says, I do what I can. She's like a rock star, like my life. Whew, boy. Okay. All right. Now I want to say something else. If you're a VA school student, you get a discount for this. So don't buy this today if you're in VA school. All right. Let me know. I think you know where that link is, but I don't want there to be any confusion. So VA school students they still purchase it, but it's for a special price. All right. So for you guys today, it's $397. All right. So we have 20 jillion questions. So, all right, I'm going to start at the bottom. Okay. I'm going to start at the bottom, work my way up, and which might not sound like the right thing to do, but okay. Oh, good. It's been great. Okay. Thank you. You guys, all these compliments. Thank you. Bonuses are amazing. Okay. Will this be included in VA school? It's not included as part of the price of VA school, but people in VA school get a special discount. And we also spend time in our study halls troubleshooting it. Okay. Kristen said, investing in this right now. Yay. Good, good. All right. Excellent. Rhonda said, the quality and value you offer and everything you do is phenomenal. Thank you, Rhonda. Thank you. Yes, websites are a struggle. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, just bought. Yay. Bonus number 2 alone is super cool and worth it. Okay, great. All right, let's see. You guys took great notes. Thanks for watching out for each other. Oh my gosh. All right, thank you so much for all this wonderful info. I'll be watching the replay because I have to duck out. Okay, Dana. Okay, 3, let's see, questions. Yeah, thank you for saying it's a good price. I mostly wanted to, I invested about $5,000 into it because my guys were working, I'm paying them. And so I went deep on it. I wanted it to be quality that I could be proud of and that you could feel was reliable and that you could be proud of, right? Kristen says she loves the bonuses. Yay. Okay. All right. I'm looking for the questions. Tammy, can one change the layout? Say one wants to have 2 sites. So here's the thing. If you're a developer, you can change it because you could hire Barry if you wanted to and say, can you move the picture from here to here? And you can do that, but I don't know how to do that. And unless you're a web developer, you likely won't know how to do that. So you can change it. Any web developer can change it. But it's not like, it's code, it's the CSS and all of that. So I hope that makes sense. Does the course tell you about the favicon? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, it tells you how to do the favicon. Absolutely. This really simplifies the building process. Oh my gosh, you guys, yes. Okay. Does this show you how to set up the payment system on your website? No, it does not. That is the debit card system. And that's a whole other thing. I do sell that course separately, or if you want to join me for VA school, anyone who wants to join me for VA school, you get that whole course as a bonus and the newsletter course. You get all the things. All right. If your logo colors are totally different to the schemes in the templates, can you customize the theme colors? If not, how much does it cost to refer to your techie? So if you know how to change them, it's not just like click a button, it's in the code, which is why these websites look so great because we've coded it for you. You can hire Barry. He is, I think it's $220 for 2 hours of his time, which he could do a lot in 2 hours. And he could also help you with the maintenance as well. Okay. So yes, or if you're new, don't take this the wrong way, but if you're new and you don't have a lot of money, change your logo. Like if you created your logo, maybe, you know, adjust some of the colors, because it's going to get your money coming in and your business running faster. Okay. Than, you know, fooling around with that. Do you think there will be more themes in the future? Just wondering. There are no plans for that right now. But we could. Yeah, because now that it's all built, it wouldn't be that hard. It would be all the same icons. It would just be different color combos. So we could. That's actually a course in a box. It is. Yeah, it is a course in a box. Okay. Do you teach how to plug in Google Analytics? I do not. But you guys could YouTube that. Like once you have the website, setting up the Google Analytics. Barry actually does that for me on my sites. Okay. All right. So this, I think we answered. Okay, this is a good question. Is the website in the box only good for one webinar, or can it be used multiple times if we have more than one business? If you guys want to use it more than one time for you, you can. You cannot, however, use this to build a client website, because in order to have all those icons and the pictures and the hands and all the things, I needed to invest in a special license for the graphics that let me resell them. You are not covered, and that would be, not to be overly dramatic, stealing, you know, because of those graphics and things. So if your client wants to buy this and you want to build it for him, go to town all day, right? But you're not able to use it for other people's websites. But yes, if you have like a quilting business and you have a VA business, I'm fine with that. Okay. Oh, Kristen says, answer to prayers. I love that. Okay, I answered that question. All right, let's see. All right, I'm just scrolling. Question. Do you cover how to get domain names? Yes. And it's super simple. All right, I'm just going to go down to the new comments, all right? Once the course is purchased, do we have unlimited access and no end date? Yes. Yeah. Lynn says, no more stalling and procrastinating. Okay. Oh, Mandy, I love you. She made a list of questions, and they're right here. So let's just see if I missed anything. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay. She is so good. All right. Thank you. Oh, you know what? It says that I need access. So that happens. It's because I clicked from Rocket Girl. All right. Okay. I think we covered everything. Let me see if I click that link with this open, if that will work. Okay. All right. So here's what we have to do the winners. Let's do the winners. Okay. So we're going to do the winners. If you have questions, email me. Okay. Right here. Belinda@thevaconnection.com. All right. Email me, Belinda@thevaconnection.com. And I will be happy to answer your questions. I'm going to be sending out an email with the replay as soon as I download and upload and all the things. If you want to have a 30-minute one-on-one strategy session with me, click the buy button right now. And here are the winners. Okay, text message from Mandy. Hold on, where did it go? Here it is. Okay, the winners are Joe A. Martinez and Lindsay Dunn. Yay, okay. So Lindsay and Joe, email Mandy, Mandy, M-A-N-D-Y, @theVAConnection, okay? @theVAConnection, and she will set you up with your $30 Amazon gift card. Thank you for staying till the end, you guys. You know, this was great. I appreciate your energy. I appreciate your spirits. I appreciate that you want to make you and your business better, and that you're leaning into it and investing in yourself. I think that's awesome. If you have any questions, here's my email address. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for everything you do. I love, love, love spending time with you. I love teaching you things. Nothing really brings me more pleasure. So thank you for showing up and letting me do that. All right, everybody. Bye for now.